Yep, everyone eats some corpses. You wonder why I have a room full of corpses? Well, now you know. For food. Because my pets don't care. Boom Rat has given birth to more little boomies. To one. Maybe that's due to the fact that I kind of starved them all out. It actually was a common practice for hundreds of years to feed human corpses to pigs, because pigs didn't care. Just to give you a sort of a notion of what our country was like, or my country. I don't assume that you're all American, but you know, it was a sort of somewhat of an American practice out in the Wild West. Sure, it's barbaric, but you know. Believe it or not, I have not actually eaten any of my animals. I haven't actually butchered very many of them. I'm just training them for war, so I'm only really keeping the ones that have value, which are the boom rats, because they go boom. The polar bears, because God knows they're scary. I was given this mega sloth for free. I didn't train it. And then the huskies for hauling. And the muffalo for caravanning. Every animal I have serves a very specific purpose. Alright, so I'm going to expand my little animal area here to include some of the outdoor grass. In case they want to eat grasses instead of corpses, I'll give them the choice. We'll have the choice between their fare. I think a lot of them will pick grass, personally, but hey, if they want corpses, corpses are there. It's fair game. So Missy here is just plugging away on this research. I think as fast as she can go. Let's check this. Her research speed 147%. So her manipulation is slowing her down because she is old, frail, and has a bad back and a stab scar. So we've got a good amount of resources here. It looks like lots of silver and steel and plasteel and things to go to war with. I did call in the slaver to try to accelerate my pace of going back to battle. This will take a second, but I'm going to load up the world tab here. I haven't done that yet in this game. Load up the world tab to see who my potential next targets could be. Now, my alliance with some of the other factions have been fruitful, but I do have some enemies here that most definitely need a face pounding. Oh, lots of cargo pots, hay, and pemmican. Some good food. So I think what I'll do is I will try to hit up both of these areas here. Take them out. I'm slowly going to push all the orange out of my immediate vicinity. And then I might think about going to war with the Outlander unions. And keep the tribe as allies, because they will be my slavers. And slavers I shall need when going to war. What I need now is corn. I guess I should have planted rice, but oh well. I'm making more kibble, but Cancer, you don't have a task. Why not? Because I only have 2 people that can mine. But Cancer, what can you do? You can make art. Alright, let's put you back on art. Make me 4 small sculptures, and show me how incapable you are. So from all that hay that just landed, I'm already making a considerable amount of kibble. Man, my live chat here is getting a little dark. They're talking about, you know, I won't even mention it because you won't need to know. And if you want to know, you can always tune in for the live streams. But a little dark there. Oh, yay! Fire next to the chem fuel and boom rats. That's not going to be terrible. Alright, I'm going to enlist everyone and tell them to go put that out. So Leo, one of the puppies, is dead next to one of the boom rats that exploded. Could not be helped. I responded to this fire as fast as I could. And of course, it erupted next to my wood and chem fuel. So it was just about the most annoying place for a fire to be. But yeah, there we have it. So I've got a little puppy to butcher, I suppose. And a boom rat. Some cleanup and repair as well. Yeah, the fuel was on fire. It almost actually expired there. Probably some of the wood it did too. But yeah, chem fuel is very flammable, so I gotta be careful with that. Now, it showed that some of these boom rats have malnutrition, but I don't think they do anymore. Some of them have trivial malnutrition from the house arrest they were on. Here comes my slaver, hopefully with someone worth buying. Hopefully. Alright, so I have a little bit of rolling blackouts now because of that short circuit. And the fact that it's an eclipse heading into nighttime. What I think I'm going to do is just toss a geothermal down here for now. And create a little holding wall around it. And I know this eats into my growing zone, but that's a big growing zone. I can suffer that that loss there. The reason for the zone around it is simply because if it ever catches fire or whatever, this will enable me to put it out. But now that I'm no longer in Eclipse, I do believe that I will not have any further problems. Yeah, I do plan to expand into this fertile area here for sure. I've just needed more manpower for the longest time. Or woman power. A pirate caravan coming. Maybe they have prisoners. Alright, so Butt Cancer naturally woke up, so let's see what we have. They will buy turtle off of me and buy some of my crummier guns, but they aren't gonna sell me anyone, which is too bad. And I'm gonna keep Turtle. I'm still hoping and holding out that Turtle will see the bright side and come join us. Alright, so I've made some silver off of them at least, for the cost of calling them in. But, no new prisoners. No new prisoners to be found. So at this point, my people are eating pemmican because I don't have any vegetables. Which is fine for now, but I gotta keep an eye on that. I'll craft up some simple meals if I can't get this corn harvest going any sooner. I am just about all the way through my bionics research, which is pretty cool. Well, about 2/3. Alright, these pirates, what do you have for me? You've got no people to be bought, as far as I can tell. I'm going to sell my Mega Sloth. They eat a lot, they're hard to train, and I have polar bears instead. But Let's see. Is there anything to buy off of you? No, there really isn't. You have like a poor shirt and a machine pistol. Why do you even show up to my base when you have so little? Like, what was your game plan? Like, stealing my stuff? I mean, you are pirates. Fine. That's all I could trade with them. Alright, so let's see if Turtle can't join us here. 1% recruit chance. She's a proselyte and a hard worker and a careful shooter, so she would not be a bad addition to my combat team. She doesn't have a passion for it, but, you know, if you're a hard worker, you make it happen. Alright, so as you can see, we're slowly getting the zone going here. Alright, so that caravan's leaving. Yeah, Turtle would be great. I could put her on growing as well. She'd be bad at it initially, but she has a passion for it. She's a hard worker, like I said, so she'd get that going quick. Look at these dogs, these wonderful dogs. Carrying all that steel back to the mother base. There's some good animals. Well, now that I've changed this area a little bit, I'm going to clear some of the allowed area here. So, the animals are tracking in a hell of a lot of filth. So I'm going to try to keep their filth out to the field here. God, we don't need... I mean, it's gross here. It is rightly gross. Yeah, that's pretty dark, Coco. Whether Tsunami will survive the surgery or not. I hope so. Medicine of 12. I really hope so. If I could get another neurotrainer up in here, that'd be better. In fact, let's call our dear friends for a caravan of exotic goods. And let's recall these people. Oh, I have to wait 18 more hours. Call another caravan for the slavers. So I want more people. And the game has been sending me mechanoids and not human raids, so that doesn't really allow me to expand my numbers. Alright, so Amy is now building the geothermal gen. But I do need more granite blocks as well. So I need Missa, who's my crafter. So I'm going to have Amy and Exotic be the crafters for now for the blocks, so that Missa can just plow through that research. Alright, so we don't have a heck of a lot of components. So quite a bit of our last few are going to this geothermal gen. Yeah, a tribal raid would be excellent. Not that I can cause one, but yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. So let's look. I believe, yep, yes indeed, this powers straight to the grid. So these batteries should be nice and happy now. Yep, I am generating like 4 times more power than I need. That'll get them going quick. These boom rats really don't like to eat the corpses, I suppose. They keep eating the grasses. That's fine, I don't really care what they eat. So at this point, I could probably call in the slavers again. Nope, 2 more hours. Alright, so it's hour 11, let's call it. So at hour 1, we will call them in. Alright, let's check out your art here. You got some crummy art and some normal art. We will, we'll make do with this normal art. I guess this should restrict you from using the blocks from now on. But this is your last sculpture, so we're fine. Alright, let's get our little rec room here. Extremely impressive, which means probably cleaning up the floors a bit. Yep, there we go. Very impressive. So now the dining room and the rec room are very impressive. That should help a wee bit. Now I do want to get the wall built around that to protect it, because most raiders are going to come in and want to just bash that into the ground. I don't want that to happen. That would be the very essence of the most annoying thing to have happen. Oh, you got nuzzled, and you named a boom rat. Don't get attached to these boom rats. I'm going to be sending them into war and to blow up and stuff. Whatever. Do as you wish. Yep, I will flick those off. Well, see, the issue is this will always cause infestation swarms. So I kind of need to keep it on or fill it in. Because if you look at this no roof area here, it's a considerable amount of it that has overhead mountain that I will need to fill in with blocks or whatever. So, given that, I can't really turn those off. Oh, okay. Exotic, lance, and turtle. Alright, so exotic. Lance and, well, turtle. You're a prisoner. All right, so let's get some medicine going here. Butt cancer, you're up. Gonna make sure everyone's getting herbal medicine. I have normal medicine, but not a whole lot of it, and I can't make it. So, but it's just the flu. It's not malaria. But that is a considerable amount of my workforce that just is now under the weather. But yeah, I mean, your immunity's already past your infection here. For both of you. So this shouldn't be that hard to recover from. And I do want to keep Missa alive as well. Yeah, so what I did was, Tsunami was eating and requiring attention, but not doing anything. So I claimed this ancient cryosleep casket, because I don't have the research yet. I claimed the casket, and I dealt with the infestations and everything in there. And now she's just in one of those ancient sleep caskets, waiting for a doctor. Alright, we're eating raw food at this point. That is a big no-no in my book. So let's cook some simple meals until we have 60. And who's our cook? Exotic, of course. Alright, so Missa will have to temporarily cook some meals here, because Exotic won't be cooking. And I'm going to have her drop them on the floor because she's frail and old and can't move very fast. Your doctor is most likely going to be butt cancer here, who is a medicine of 12. But you could also, if you choose, Missa, who's a 10. Probably not as good as butt cancer because Missa is frail and has bad manipulation. And then of course there's Exotic, who is at 8. So I'm guessing you can pick if you want butt cancer to fix you up or not. Or you could wait, but I'm pretty sure you want your spine and to get moving again. I would.